mics?
No mics tonight, so old school.
How imperative is it for you to, if they commit, Chris to Jamal, if they commit multiple bodies to Nicolo, to take advantage of, mismatches in the post, smaller guys, and just kind of cause havoc down there a little bit?
I mean, just trying to take pressure off of Maul and Yoke. Just make them think about more than just two-man game.
Watching the film, what are you most proud that your team was able to accomplish against them?
I think on the defensive end, we upped our level of intensity. I think we went back to our base defense and just started strapping up.
And the fact that you guys were able to get that win in overtime, despite Jokic only putting up 4 points in the fourth quarter in OT, what does that say about this team?
We're resilient. We have guys that are going to step up. We have guys that can compete, and I want to compete. I want to take the big shots, and yeah.
How comfortable are you guys in those situations? You've been through so many of these close, clutch time sort of situations in the playoffs, regular season, whatever. Just what's kind of the, I guess, calmness level?
It's calm. We know what we're trying to get to.
Aaron, with the zone you guys were using, some possessions it looked viable, other possessions it looked not very good at all. I guess, what was the difference in those possessions? Was it just intensity, or was there more schematic stuff behind it?
Well, it's not our base defense, so those are like schemes that you use just to try and like steal a couple of possessions throughout the game, because possession for possession, like everyone matters. So if you can just disrupt them for 4 possessions throughout the game, it'll end up paying dividends.
Obviously, it was great, being able to adjust the intensity defensively halfway through that game. Do you feel like the team has an understanding of why you were able to flip that switch, and maybe a direction of how you can start the games off that way, stay in that rhythm?
I believe so.
How so? Just like, what is it? Is it a mind frame? Is it more strategic adjustments? What do you think it is?
No, just understanding what's needed, just out of necessity, wanting to win, the desire to play defense.
You guys did a good job of showing Kawhi a crowd on his post-ups, isolations, and there were multiple corner threes because I think 2 from Chris Dunn, 1 from Derek Jones Jr. What was kind of the key to doing that?
Just show bodies. Kawhi, man, he's really, 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 really good. And so is James. So it's just to not leave anybody on the island and make sure that he sees multiple bodies.
What have you done from a mental preparation standpoint when it takes a certain amount of calm to hit the big 3 that you did, and even the free throws that you did at the end of the game?
Repetition, preparation, keeping things in perspective.
Everybody always talks about the adjustments game by game. To what extent do you feel like the team understands what those adjustments will be, can predict what they will be?
That's why we have DA. DA is a great coach, and he understands the game of basketball very well. So, we trust him.
To what extent, the question I'm kind of getting at is, to what extent do you think success will come from executing the things you already know right now versus being prepared for the questions that are going to arrive in the future?
One more time?
So to what extent do you think your success in game 2 is going to be about executing the things you saw on tape, things you expect you can clean up, versus being prepared for something new that is coming your way?
Yeah, they're obviously gonna make adjustments throughout the game, or from game 1 to game 2. As are we. When it comes down to it, it's not really about X's and O's. It's about just executing what we already have in place, and just being who we are as a team, wanting it more, competing, playing well. Yeah.
Aaron, I know it was just one game, but do you feel like after your career shooting season, do you feel like they respected it more in the postseason than years prior?
Not sure. I don't really think about it. If they leave me, I'm gonna make myself available and do what I've been doing all season.
One more
question.
When you look back at the work that you put in last summer to take the jump that you did, what was most beneficial now, having the perspective that you have?
Most beneficial, I think it was just the understanding. I mean, I think like throughout my career, I think I've shot 40% from the three in playoffs. So I think it was just shooting the same way in playoffs as I did throughout the season and continuing it. So just understanding who I am as a shooter and what that means.
All right, thank you, Aaron.
Thanks, guys and gals.